This episode is proudly sponsored by the Rattlesnake Cable Company. Rattlesnake Cable offers a wide variety of premium U.S. milled cables for the stage and studio. With diverse customizations to fit your unique cable needs, they build dependability and style into your signal path. Rattlesnake Cable Company's products are constructed with all musical needs in mind. The team at Rattlesnake is giving you a chance to win 2 free cables. Just head over to rattlesnakecables.com/giveaway/high-gain to enter. Listeners of this show can also save 20% on all regular priced items by using the code HG20. Rattlesnake Cable Company, the sound choice. John here, and we've got a new sponsor, DistroKid. Now that you've finished your latest Pirate Math Sponge Core Twitch trek, it's time to get it out there so everyone can hear it. DistroKid helps musicians get their music on all the major streaming platforms, and artists keep 100% of their royalties. And because you're a high-gain listener, you get 30% off. Just go to distrokid.com/VIP/high-gain. That's distrokid.com/VIP/high-gain. And now DistroKid has an app. The DistroKid app is available for iOS and Android. You can download it at distrokid.com/app or in the app and Play stores.
Oh, hey, it's me, Ed Peterson.
Hey Ed, what's up? It's me, John.
I'm coming in hot today, John.
Hot take.
Yeah. We're going to talk about grandpa guitars here on the High Gain.
We are.
Yeah. Real low gain day.
Low gain day on the high gain.
Yeah. We talk about guitars.
Yep, old ones.
Yeah, we record in beautiful West Seattle.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a Gibson. They're my favorite, right?
You are an ally.
Recent convert to the Gibson lifestyle.
I noticed on our Discord,
Yeah.
somebody even commented on the fact that you had nice things to say about Gibson.
There were 2 or 3 comments that were like, what happened to Ed?
They expressed surprise.
Yeah. Is it a fever? Is something wrong? I think I liked that.
Les
light.
Paul Light.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that was a cool guitar. What? I can't like guitars anymore? Come on.
I think that's absolutely fine, Ed.
If I like guitars?
Yeah.
That sounds great. I was just playing this guitar. It's pretty good. Opened up, sounds great. Looks cool as hell. Had a pickguard on it, right? At one point?
It did. You can kind of see the shape.
Yeah.
It wasn't your normal teardrop pickguard. It was large and it came to a point.
Okay. A little like the
Hummingbird?
hummingbird. Yeah.
Kind of like that. That's good sounding.
Beverages,
Ed.
I got coffee in a crow mug. The crack is
check.
holding steady. The cup is fine. It's going to make it. I'm not worried about it at all.
All right.
And I brought a Heineken,
Oh.
non-alcoholic, premium quality beverage. Heineken. Fuck that shit. Pabst Blue Ribbon.
That's right.
What's that from?
Dennis Hopper said it.
Yep. Who's the director?
Lynch?
David Lynch directed.
Isabella Rossellini is in it.
Fantastic. She's amazing in everything.
I can't remember.
Blue Velvet.
Blue Velvet.
Dennis Hopper, anti-Heineken. Pabst Blue Ribbon. That's his jam. What about you? What do you got? It's kind of a hot day.
I also have coffee.
Uh-huh.
And again, I'm looking out for number 1, which is in this case my gut.
Gut health.
This is prebiotic soda by Poppy.
Oh.
Orange cream.
My mom, sometimes you get up there in age and you end up needing to go and spend a little time in a medical facility. And we've been babysitting dogs.
Oh.
We've got Petey, the wiener dog.
Right.
Petey Bird is what they call him sometimes. We've got our dog Pepper and Poppy.
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 There are islands in Japan
Mm.
known as cat islands.
Oh.
Somehow they are overrun with cats, and the residents take care of them and feed them and take them to vets and things, and they just roam around. And so it's a big tourist thing. You can go there and just go take pictures, hang out with the cats.
Mm-hmm.
But some of these islands apparently are declining in population. The population's getting older and new people aren't really moving there.
Mm-hmm.
So it made me think, hey, Monica, maybe we should just move to a cat island in Japan.
Guy like you?
Yeah,
You're silly about the cats.
yeah.
I imagine the rat population on those islands,
It's like zero.
very low.
Yeah.
Very low rat population. Any nesting birds, probably not great for them. Probably real good for the cats.
Yeah.
If they have no predators and the cats are the predator, they might get a little low on their food supply. So what do? We get John to step in.
That's right. Maybe I go fishing every day.
Uh-huh.
Catch fish
Right.
for the cats.
Maybe you teach the cats to fish.
Ooh.
You know, give a man a fish. He has a fish for a day. Teach a cat to fish.
And he doesn't need man.
Yeah. Cat eats man.
Perfect.
That's great.
This is a J-50.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the J-45?
I am,
This is identical.
except for the name.
Well, yes, and the finish.
Okay.
J-50 is, for all intent and purpose, a J-45 in natural.
Oh, okay.
J-45s are all sunburst.
Oh, okay. This is better then. I don't know. Maybe a J-45 in sunburst that's 50 plus years old would also be pretty rad. But I do like this natural finish. And I love the like Willie Nelson style. Get rid of that pick guard and just wear that thing down to nothing.
This is a J-50 from 1968 that is beat to hell.
What do they call 1968?
The year the dream died.
Yeah, why do they call it that?
Because Ed was born.
We lost MLK.
Oh, yes.
We lost RFK. But thank the stars, we didn't lose RFK Jr.
Oh, yeah.
We've still got him. That guy, brainworm haver.
A lot of people liked the J-50.
Okay.
James Taylor recorded most of his early songs on one.
James Taylor was a big fan.
Yes.
Any other notables?
J. Farrar of Sunvolt.
Great.
These are often referred to as kind of songwriting guitars. The tone is even, they're easy to play.
Yeah. You look at this and it's like proto-acoustic. That is what all acoustic guitars are or should be. You know what I mean?
I think so.
If man disappeared from the face of the earth and all of the pet dogs started fighting for survival,
Yeah.
within like 3 generations, you would end up with the dogs that they had before domestication. Pugs gone, and you just end up with wild dog. That takes like no time. This guitar is that. Is that correct?
Sure.
Have I made a correct analogy? That if man disappears and the acoustic guitars started breeding, all those weird cutaways and pickups built into them and stuff, all that would disappear and you would just end up with this. This is what they would breed to.
Yes.
Grandpa guitars. Yeah, that's a song.
Do you want to know how this happened? The origin of the guitar dog?
The J-45, J-50, the
Yeah.
Gibson. Yeah, of course I do.
We're talking World War II, Ed.
Okay. The Great War.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Two.
The Great War number 2.
Yeah. 1942.
Mm-hmm.
Gibson introduced the J-42 and alongside it, this J-50 in natural.
Mm-hmm.
Shortly thereafter, production was halted. There were war shortages.
Of wood.
The wood, yeah.
They needed to make the Spruce Goose, Howard Hughes's plane,
For the war effort.
for the war effort.
Yeah, he needed the spruce.
Yeah.
This is Adirondack spruce, by the way.
Yeah.
Mahogany back and sides.
Yep.
Mahogany neck. So they stopped the J-50 altogether, and the J-45, they cut production way down low.
I see.
But fortunately for all of us,
Mm,
production of the J-50 resumed in 1947.
okay.
And all the specs of it basically mirrored the J-45, except, of course, that the finish is natural.
Okay.
The reason a lot of companies did shaded or sunburst finishes to begin with,
Uh-huh.
if the wood wasn't the prettiest example,
Mm-hmm.
that's a sunburst. The darkness of the finish can hide minor imperfections in the wood.
Yeah, yeah.
Natural guitars are more expensive because you have to use nicer wood because you can see everything.
That feels wrong to me. It seems like that sunburst, the work to actually paint the guitar, seems like it should be more work. But I don't make guitars, John. I just sit over here and talk about them. This guitar, man, the more I look at it, the more just effed up it is. There's a big hunk out of the headstock.
Yeah.
The body has a couple of raised pseudo cracks.
There's multiple cracks in the body.
Yeah.
I put my finger underneath the top to feel one of the cracks, and it's been cleated. Somebody went in here and repaired this thing and did a wonderful job. It's completely stable and looks beat to hell.
That's the best of all possible worlds. Stable, but beat to hell.
Yeah,
That's like me.
exactly. They started to differentiate the J-50 from the J-45 as they went along.
On the feature set, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why. Maybe they thought, well, it's different numbers. Maybe they should actually be different.
Gibson logic. No rhyme or reason.
Why couldn't it have been J-45N, N for natural?
I don't know, John.
Oh, no, it needs its own number.
Late 40s, you know? Whole different world, John.
Men wore hats and tipped them to passersby.
That's pretty good.
So the first thing they did in 1950 is add triple binding. White, black, white. J-45 didn't have that.
So they made it fancier.
Yep. Then in 1955, they changed the bracing pattern slightly, which also changed the tone.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Then they added a 20th fret.
What are you going to do with that fret? Like, who's going to be playing on that thing?
Larger pick guard. We already talked about that instead of the teardrop.
Yep.
I kind of like that somebody took the pick guard off of this whenever. Probably a long time ago.
Very long.
Maybe it helps the sound more. I don't know, not to have this big, huge thing glued down on it. But the grooves are so deep in where this is worn down. When I'm finger picking, I will anchor my pinky on the guitar, and it moves around as I do. And my fingernail is catching on the grooves. But if you're using a pick, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. You've got this thing and you're just like scratching it up. It's from Thunder Road Guitars.
ThunderRoadGuitars.com, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Normally we'd be more careful. You know?
Yes.
But in this case, you don't have to be.
That's right, Ed,
Yeah.
because I adopted this.
Yeah, like a pet cat.
I have adopted this cat.
Mm-hmm.
He's scruffy from being out in the alleys, dumpster diving for food,
Yep.
but I brought him home.
That's great.
This is one of those guitars that speaks to a point you and I make all the time. At the end of the day, no matter how beat up or janky something looks, just close your eyes and use your ears.
Yeah.
Because to look at this, you'd think, holy crap.
Both of us actually like them more beat up. If it were this guitar, or like an almost brand new, or even like same year in pristine condition, I think I'd rather have this one anyway.
I think I would too. I think we're pretty similar that way.
Yeah. You should put "This Machine Loves Fascists" on it. Just to be
Loves
like...
fascists.
Exactly.
In 1961, they made a dubious decision. They put an adjustable saddle on the guitar. It was the bridge sitting there in a channel that was adjustable on either side with a screw, so you can move the saddle up and down.
Yeah.
Which kind of undermines the connection of the strings to the whole rest of the body. And so a lot of people weren't real into that.
Didn't like it.
In fact, this example looks as if when those repairs were undertaken, somebody routed out that channel
Oh.
and very carefully replaced the wood in the bridge and then routed a new channel for an actual bone saddle.
Funny.
You can see where that would have happened. And it's really good work.
Yeah.
In 63, that pickguard I was telling you about,
Mm-hmm.
you know how pickguards tend to shrink over time?
Yep.
They're like, let's use some fancy science on this.
Oh.
So they made an injection molded styrene pickguard that wouldn't expand or contract, and it was really thick. It seems like that would really muffle the sound some.
Yeah, my initial first guess on that pickguard getting removed was they pulled it off because it was starting to shrink, but no.
The entire bridge here,
Mm-hmm.
they experimented with that being plastic.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is, just like the problem with the pickguard, under all that tension, how do you get a plastic bridge to stay put on the top of a guitar?
Glue?
No, you bolt it on.
Perfect.
And then somebody realized that's an exceedingly dumb idea. I don't think that even lasted a year.
You know, 50s, plastic.
Miracle material.
Exactly.
For a while, with that big, huge pickguard on there, they made it a screw-on pickguard
God damn, guys.
with an embossed Gibson logo on it. I've seen what those look like. It could be worse.
Sure.
And then this is 68, as I mentioned. In 69, they moved to a square-shouldered J-50, more like a dreadnought.
Yep.
That idea didn't last very long either. In fact, by 1982, the J-50 was discontinued altogether.
Oh, no.
All gone.
40-year run.
Yeah.
Thanks, Reagan. I blame Reagan. For everything.
Let's see if I put some chorus on here.
Oh.
So, Ed,
Yeah.
in 1968, the year of your birth, Ed, you should be dialed to the economic indicators.
I should be, but I feel like I'm not.
Well, time machine smash and grab.
Uh-huh.
Little Ed wants to go back to the year of his birth
Right.
and pick him up a little something to mark the occasion.
For sure. There's a retail sticker in Guitar Center, the big Guitar Center franchise in 1968.
Yes. You know, maybe take it to the hospital, present it to your mother, and then like you all disintegrate because you've ruptured the fabric of time.
Space-time continuum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe don't do that.
Okay.
So you go into that big box store. You want to buy a J-50 because you prefer the natural color to the sunburst of the J-45. What are you paying in those Ed dollars in 1968?
$458.
No.
Okay.
You are paying $250.
So far off. Oh my God. What is that?
In today dollars?
Yeah.
Back safely from the smash and grab?
Yep.
That's $2,257.
Okay. I think I thought this was more expensive than a $2,000 guitar. I'm not as far off as I thought I was. I kind of thought this was more like a $3,500 guitar.
I guess I would just have to average because it depends on condition and year and all of those wacky things. But let's just say, generally speaking, this model guitar used 4,000 to 6,000.
Right.
Mileage may vary.
Beating inflation.
Yeah.
This one maybe has some miles on it, and that's just fine. How about the tuners? What tuners?
These are the original tuners, Clusen strip tuners.
Yep.
Truss rod cover is original. It didn't say anything on it.
There's a pickup in it.
There is. Somebody put a K&K mini pickup in here. It has 3 sensors that are mounted to the bridge plate, which gives you a rounder sound than like a piezo.
Uh-huh. It's been plugged in this whole time.
It has.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Grandpa knows what's up.
Yeah.
You gotta try it. Try and decide. Is it hello or goodbye? Buy or deny?
Made in the year of Ed's birth, AD. 1968 Gibson J-50,
Yep.
missing its pickguard,
Love it.
beat to hell,
Love it.
modified, repaired,
Mm-hmm.
buy or deny.
Bye.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, beat the hell like that. And they're just cool guitars anyway. It plays awesome. I love it.
Yeah, so do I. I think the back has maybe been clear coated. At some point, Ed even noticed that it must have run down the heel of the neck.
I thought maybe it was a crack repair, but it looks like it's actually just like drip from the reef in kind of thing on the back.
Somebody has put this thing through the ringer,
Yep.
but somebody else kept it in playing condition.
Yeah, you need to play it until you work your fingers through that hole where the pick guard was.
And the back has squirrely little indentations over the entirety of it.
Yeah.
Not just buckle rest, the whole thing, top to bottom, which makes me wonder how many times this thing got used as a desk. Things written on it.
You probably take a little UV light and you figure out it's all James Taylor handwriting. That's my guess. Or you do the little put the paper down and scratch the pencil over the paper.
Oh.
It's either James Taylor's album or, like Lebowski, just a picture of a dude with a penis. Yeah. One of those two. Are you going to take pictures of this?
I'm going to take pictures of all the wear and tear and awesomeness.
Okay.
I'm going to put them on Instagram like we always do.
Okay, great.
So everybody can see what Grandpa's been up to.
Yeah, writing songs.
Yeah, sitting outside in the sun.
Yeah.
Glass of lemonade, maybe?
What do you think Joe and the crew from the Ruinous Media Network of music-related podcasts would think of this guitar?
They'd probably call me on the carpet.
Oh, really?
We hear tell from the interns that you guys were discussing acoustic instruments.
Mm-hmm.
You know that's not in your contract.
Oh.
I'd have to take the bullet.
Yeah.
Yep, I did it. I'm sorry.
Nah, they'd be cool with it.
Everybody needs an acoustic.
Did you see Slash played at Easy Street the other day?
I did.
Did you know that was going on?
I didn't.
I didn't either.
Yeah, way to pay attention, us.
Yeah. Why is Slash not like, John, Ed,
Yeah.
I'm at Easy Street, head on down?
Yeah.
Nope.
Sure, you could say it's because he doesn't know you, but
Right.
that's lazy logic.
Exactly.
Want to come back next week?
Yeah, we should do that.
We should totally do that.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.